All right. Good morning, Miss Maddox. I am Miss Griggs, Miss Maddox, current principal here at Smith Elementary School. And let me start out by saying Miss Maddox is doing a wonderful job, but we do just have some areas of growth that everybody with a new position that we need to focus and work on. Okay. So I was going through the interpersonal leadership disposition assessment instrument that we both took. This is the same one that we took at the beginning, right? Where you rated them. And then this is the one at this point. Basically, how am I performing as far as leadership? And then number 7, I I rated myself as a 4, right? Okay. And it's saying that I articulate and I'm clear about our vision for the school and the district and the different things like that, describing ideals that reflect a compelling purpose. So like I say, I rated myself a 4. I'm not for sure what you rated me on that number 7. I think number 7 was one of those areas of growth that I said with you in terms of um, you do a great job with communicating. You do a good job with the follow up, but you still need to just kind of work us on the soft skills just a little bit more. Okay. While we're all continuing to grow in our areas, some everything doesn't always require a documentation or a write up. Okay. I know some things are extremely egregious and we must, but sometimes when people are new or this is the first time you've had this occur with this person, okay, you may want to consider, okay, let this be a warning with a follow-up email. That way you still documented it. A verbal warning, and then follow that warning up with an email. Hey, conversation on blah blah blah, you need to get to work on time, or whatever the incidents may be. Hey, they keep reporting that you're not cleaning the bathrooms properly. We've talked about it. We've got you trained per our conversation, this is a follow up to that. You will do blah 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 blah. So that way you're giving that person that initial warning versus I told you, and now you didn't do it. So, or I told you, or you were trained 6 weeks ago, and now I'm going to write you up because it's not being done right. Okay. Giving people a little bit more, opportunities for success, a little bit of growth because, we all need grace. And sometimes a lot is thrown at us and we think we're doing things the way it should be. But we just need to build just a little bit more soft skills. And then when you see it's a pattern that, oh, you're just not going to do it, that's when you start taking a more firmer, okay, now we talked about out of emails, and that was your first one. We talked about it, that was first. Okay. Then we emailed that follow-up conversation. Now, okay, now I'm going to start documenting because I'm not having this conversation, and it looks like that's where you want it to go because I don't see a change. Okay. Unless you're not understanding what I am communicating. Please let me know because you told me you did. You implied that you did. Now we're going to start taking these actions. Got it. Yeah, I understand that part. Okay, because I do see where it's almost, I don't want to say one and done, right? But I do see where I need to give a little bit more grace. Just a little bit of grace to people. Yeah. Because this is just a different generation or a different population of educators. They are not the same people that we were growing up or the way we came up. And a lot of them, didn't come up with traditional educational route. Yeah. They coming from different fields, something didn't work. Now I'm gonna hop over here and teach because they said I got a degree. So we also got to take those in consideration too. Those people bringing those things into our as well. Right, I understand that part. I just I don't know. I guess because like you just said, how we will come up. Yeah, came up, and it's like okay, so I spoke to you once, and you're still doing this, right? Saying with this generation, we have multiple opportunities. Now that's gonna be a bit hard for me, but I know I understand. On growth, and like I said, we're not saying drag it out all year, but just giving people just a little bit of grace, especially those who are new and just don't know. Now, somebody who's been in the field 20, 30 years, okay, you should know. Yeah. I handle them kind of totally differently than somebody who just graduated 2 weeks ago. So, or just person. Just depends on, just like we differentiate the situation for children and handle things for children based upon their comprehension and ability. You have to learn how to differentiate for adults because everybody don't have the same level of comprehension or background knowledge, so to speak, to when they bring it into the profession.
Okay. Okay, number 9.
Okay.
Uh, how frequently do you observe the following actions demonstrating responsive leadership? I think I do pretty good with respect for that one, respect the rights, value, dignity, and worth of each individual. Because I do understand that everybody brings something to the table that is very valuable. So I try to be very mindful of the things that I say and do, as far as in this leadership role.
And you do a wonderful job of this portion. Now you really do, because even though you've been in it, I have not received one complaint about, even though the conversations and the way you've handled the situation, I haven't received one complaint from one person about the way you talk to them or the way you handle them, not even from a parent. So they let me know, even though you may be a little bit, direct on it, you're real. People know the way you make them feel, regardless of the situation, regardless of whatever. It's how you make the person feel in the end. Man, your son's still gonna get this consequence, or teacher, you still gonna, but you didn't do it, where they still leave with their dignity intact, and that's the main thing, because we're all human. So, all the situations that you are handling, I have not received one complaint about she was nasty to me, or she was this, that, and the other to me, or she was. So you are handling it the correct way, because like I say, the main thing is to correct the person, but leave with your dignity being intact. It's a bump in the road. It's a make, okay, not to do that. You've had the experience, not to do it anymore. So you do handle things very well, even the way you're handling them.
Okay. Thank you. I'm glad to hear that.
Yes, I haven't received any complaints about you returning from teachers, from parents, nothing in terms of the way you handle any of your situation.
Okay. I guess number 10 is the same. It says demonstrate sensitivity to others' needs. The collaborative leadership part. I was able, when I'm able to get in collaborative planning, it just feels like I've accomplished so much within that day. And when I'm not able to get in collaborative planning, it feels like I just been spinning my wheels all day, and I leave out and I reflect on what did I accomplish today. But the collaborative planning, I really want to get into those meetings more. I know I pull PLCs, I pull third grade to speak on their math data with their ESOLs. Those sessions go great. I just want to do more of that. It just seems like it's not enough time in a day.
What we're gonna have to do is and building why is this established from 8 to 10 or 12 or 11, whatever our case may be, unless a child is on fire or something major, do not call us. We're in on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we in collaborative planning, we're in extended collab, we're in classrooms. Do not bother us unless it is an extreme emergency. Okay. And that's what we're gonna have to get the front office trained to do them, because they love to call us just because any little thing.
Yes.
If nobody's bleeding and nobody's dying, it can wait until we finish this, and then we can handle the situation. No different than yesterday. If 2 children are getting to an altercation or whatever happened on the bus lane, them kids, they should have got their names, brought it to us, versus making children miss the bus. Because what if the parents couldn't have got here? Then we're responsible for taking them home.
Yes.
So, and that wasn't big enough that it should have been where they had to miss the bus. We got the video, we can see exactly what happened, and we can handle it the next day. So some things, okay, it's nothing that major truly happens around here like that. Thank God that it just requires our diehard media attention. Some things, yeah, but for the most part, it can wait until we get done with the instruction and then devote some time to the operational. Because being in that seat, I know the operational will suck up and discipline your entire day, and you will get no instructional thing. And before you know it, you'll find yourself getting further and further behind with knowing what's going on with the instruction in your building.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll be lost and you can't speak to it because You haven't, it's been 2 weeks since I made it to collaborative plan. It's been a week since I made it to a grade level meeting. You know, in 2 or 3 weeks in the school, that you missed a lot of information, a lot of things going on.
Yeah, I agree. So I definitely got to come up with
And we definitely got to,
yeah.
do not call me unless first. If parents take a message, I'll call them back. Even when they pop up, we've asked repeatedly, and I'll say it again when I do another Ed Connect. Please schedule an appointment.
Yes, because I do see where people show up.
People just show up,
and I don't.
and then sometimes it's not even here, and we don't want to dismiss them. We always want to stay customer focused, so we do, and I appreciate that about myself. We do try to see to them, but we need some. What if you're not here? Then you drove up here for no reason because we had the other day we had a Title I meeting. Yes, or we're here, and then you know it's nobody for you to talk to. So it's just the way we need to make sure get our community more on board with. Please schedule an appointment before you come up to make sure that someone is available to see.
Okay. So that was pretty much it for me. The areas that I wanted to touch on. Is there anything else you feel like I need to grow in? I know I'm new to the role, and I know there's a lot of growth. But is there anything that you feel like that stands out right now?
No, those are the areas that I would say focus on the most because you do good with the community. You do good with going out, doing the soft skills in terms of the public relations. You go to the games because parents want to see you there supporting their children. I mean, we give back. We're there, we're present. So parents want to see that because all of that is an important part of becoming a principal because they want to see you there supporting your kids and see your face there, not just, oh, where's the principal? Because you cannot do this job without their support. You cannot do this job without the support of your community. And believe me that. Because if anything goes on, you want them behind you. No, yes.
Because I can see where anything we ask right now.
Anything we ask, they're doing it. They donate. They giving candy. They'll volunteer. Okay, I'm gonna come help out with them. Whatever we ask this community to do, they do it. And you gotta have their support.
Okay. Well, thank you, Ms. Griggs, especially for your leadership and all your help helping me grow. I really appreciate it.
No problem. And I know you're going to be an amazing principal one day. I know you are because you're doing an amazing job as an assistant principal. And learning the lessons as an assistant principal just prepares you for the role. I know it. I did it for 6 years. It's very few situations that before your journey's over as assistant principal that you will not have had. And you'll know exactly what to do and how to handle it. You'll put your own spin on things when you get your own building. You'll put your own spin on it, but you'll know exactly the basic protocols of I need to do this, I need to do that, I need to do this, let me handle this way. I need to handle this parent this type of way, this parent this type of way. You'll learn all those lessons.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.